Oh, boom! Shark bottle opener. Again, yes. Welcome to One Beer Gaming, the Let's Play gaming show that starts when I crack my beer and ends when I finish it. I am Sim, and welcome to the show. And welcome to the Stanley Parable Part 3. Screw the talking, screw the intros, let's play the game. Now, I don't remember which endings
all of his
that I have
co-workers were
got.
gone.
I know there's multiple
What could it
endings,
mean?
that's about it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Just gonna increase this. There we go. Sorry, I had to increase the sensitivity of my mouse. I don't entirely know. Okay.
When Stanley came
So
to
I'm
a set of
drinking
two
a
open doors,
form of
he
German
entered the
wheat
door
beer
on his
today.
left.
I can't pronounce the name. Well, I can have a bash, but I'm not going to. I don't want to offend any of my German fans out there.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I won't do that again. I won't waste your time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, I have.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was...
Oh, damn it. Okay, I've done this before. Begin the game again. Sorry, guys. That was a false start.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Nice. Okay. I think I'll go upstairs.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I should go upstairs again. I think there's another ending in the boss's office.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Where you should go to find the endings, though. So many of them just rely on
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. It's a reasonably pretty game as well. Oh, there we go. Look at my mouse. That's an infinity, and now it's an 8. Yes. Now it's a penis.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Quite nice.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Okay, stop.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yes. I get it. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
was
Mind Control Facility.
in part 2. So I'll go in here. Mind Control Facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Come on.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Achievement!
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
So, there you go, achievement guide. You can get that by spamming the jump button in normal games. Space button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. and Stanley,
reason.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control
Sorry to
facility,
repeat this again,
it was
guys,
too
but I do
horrible
know
to
that there is
believe
an
it couldn't
ending
be
here, so-
true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
I might go back through
Was this
and,
the only reason he was
make
happy
sure
with his boring
which
job? That
elevators
his
that I have,
emotions
not
had been
elevators. I saw an
manipulated
elevator
to
and I said
accept it
elevator.
blindly?
Which endings I have got.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was
Never.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had
a
he
weird red
truly
light.
spent his
Kinda
entire
pretty.
life utterly blind to the world?
Hell yeah.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
I don't know
Stanley
what they do.
decided that this
Screw
machinery
that.
would never again exert its
Do not
terrible
mess with
power
buttons.
over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. I went off last time on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Hell
Control?
yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Sweet.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
5.
nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Okay, that's
How
5.
long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Okay.
It's your time to shine.
I assume
You
that I
are
need
the
to press these
star.
buttons.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had
Okay.
in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
No,
But
that's
what
4.
precious
What's 3?
moments each
Oh,
one
I
of
walked
them
past
is.
3 earlier.
More time to talk
I
about
can't
you,
jump.
about me.
That's right.
Where
I got
we're
that
going,
achievement.
what all this means.
sorry, I should keep my
barely
hand
know
on the
where to
mouse.
start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly
All right,
what
fair
happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone
how do I get
inside,
that ending?
or I
That
let it
sounds
burn
awesome.
to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather
Okay, I
amusing.
didn't
Watching
necessarily
you try
think
to
I was
make
gonna do
sense of
anything.
everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Put red.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the
Wait.
clock. Why not?
Okay.
These are precious
Red.
additional seconds, Stanley.
Green.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
Yellow.
Oh dear me,
blue.
what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
I
And
did,
look
yes.
at you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe
Active
this big
button,
red
red.
button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
I really would like
Have
to think
any
that.
idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
No, blue.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
I really don't.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Man, this guy is brutal sometimes. Sorry I'm not talking very much, I'm just slightly confused about what's happening.
Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
I assume I'm dead now. Yes. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, there was a whole bunch of not talking there, but I was smashing buttons.
This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
I think so. I assume so. Can I get in one of these doors? Huh. Pretty sure it is. Considering it's the same as every other office.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did know it very well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. Sorry, there was a weak glitch there.
Truly a room worth admiring.
Yes. Okay.
It had really been worth the detour, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
And I feel bad, but then I kind of don't as well.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What happens if I go down here? No.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer.
Yeah. Right, here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sorry guys, I just went in the wrong direction for the finale ending that I wanted. Yes, I won't lie, I did look up. What the? This is weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I really would
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Words constructed into meaning.
Yes,
humorous.
This room.
No.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he didn't. Bam. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Can I get in there? Okay.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
I'm gonna land on those boxes. Oh, look at this! Oh!
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
I wanted to land on the boxes. Okay.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be.
I'm sure there's
Stanley
more to
just
that
needed to get to the
than that.
meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The cargo lift. That was a poor choice.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hearty burp.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yes,
There's someone
this story
you've
is
been
about
neglecting,
me.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Wait, hold on. From my point of view,
Stop
I'm
trying to
just
make
there,
every
right?
decision
I
by
think so.
yourself. Now, I'm
Me.
not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Shut up. Shut up.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay,
to
I've
put
done this,
your
I
work
think.
aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What? Oh. Okay,
That's
right.
her, Stanley.
No, fuck her.
Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where
I
he
have
finds
just
his
finished my
wife,
beer, but I
and
will
the two
finish this
pledge
ending first.
themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these
I don't
decisions
know.
were
What are you
supposed to
asking
mean
me
anything.
for?
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley.
Oh,
You're
no.
a real person.
I'm Sim. Hey, buddy.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have
not
that
sure
kind
there
of
is
risk
any
on my
severity of
watch.
this situation.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so
No,
I
no.
can educate you properly on safe decision-making in
No.
the real world.
No, don't do
Please
that.
observe this helpful instructional
I don't
video.
want to do a safety.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
He does?
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life
that was
for
my
citizens
name, it would
of impoverished
explode in my
third world
head.
nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to
All
a
right.
partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Whoa. Seriously, though, I am
Excellent.
supposed to be having
Making
a back
choices
second
on a
crack.
regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to
One.
wonder if your choices
one
are
choice
actually
today.
meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
This game is fantastic. Right.
Welcome
Oh.
back.
Whoa.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Alright. Cool. It's like a whole new game. Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would
I
make
did
no
that.
sense at all.
That was me.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
I can't jump.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
No. Not particularly. Okay, let's rock. Rock! Let's rock! Alright. Nice. Okay. So what am I doing now? Am I just going back to my office? Okay, fine. Okay, so
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nice.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Whoa. This game is getting awesome. Well. Yes. Okay. Can I go through this door? No, I have to. Okay. I don't know. Apparently, I have to go down here. Okay. Oh, okay. I've broken the game.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Humor.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Yes.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
What the?
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever.
I'm pretty clever. This is awesome.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Whoa.
Oh.
Big words.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
Twice.
I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What the?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope. Whoop. Whoop.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
What? What the shit? Is this part of the game? Did I break the game? I think I broke the game. I'm not...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What? What? I don't know that I've broken the game. I don't know what is happening. I don't understand. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I can't seem to do anything, and I finished my beer a good 10 minutes ago, so that's where we're going to end it. I think this will be the end of my Stanley Parable Let's Play. It's a fantastic game, but there's a bit much narration for me to make a decent one beer gaming video out of it. So here's what we do. You go and grab us another 2 German-style wheat beers. As always, one for yourself and one for me. If you really like this video, click subscribe down there, and if not, then I guess you have to buy your own beer. Thank you so much for watching me. See ya. Oh, okay. Hopefully I'm not murdered here. Oh